Last year there was Irene, which wasn't nearly as bad, obviously. So I took it kind of in stride. I thought it was going to be similar, like it was going to be people were going to blow it way out of proportion, and it wasn't going to be nearly as serious as it actually was. And then the flooding started happening.
I grew up learning how to deal with the unexpected. So for me to think that that weather had came out of nowhere and did all that it did, that was not unexpected. That was common to me. I had to sleep in it.
All of a sudden, the trains are all shut down, the buses are shut down. There's no rail to upstate or Connecticut. All that stuff. New Jersey Transit was all gone, and well, New Jersey was pretty much gone. So we didn't really know what to do.
I had to break into a bus in order to sleep through it. It was real bad.
When it gets cold or rainy, we'd sleep in the subway stations, and they were like 2, sometimes 4 or 5 feet flooded with water. So we were stuck in the rain and the wind, and I honestly, I didn't know if I was gonna live through it. Nobody was like really being very friendly to the homeless population, they were saying that there were shelters, but they weren't giving any like real details on the shelters or anything like that. But eventually, like 2.5, maybe 3 days into it, we just went into a shelter and toughed it out there.
When that thing hit, I had to go to a shelter, even though I don't really like going to them. But now when it got to the shelter, so many people were getting wiped out and stuff that it was getting filled up with families, people with kids, everything. And to see them people coming in, and some of them, the kids in tears, everything, because they done lost everything, and it just ripped my heart out, to see that, I mean, for me to lose everything is one thing, because my kids and them all have everything, I made sure of that. I might be like this and they don't know it, but I'm a grown person, but for them families, man, to see them going through it and going through what I've already been through, just tore my heart out,
They were overcrowded. The food was crap.
What was it?
The military ready-to-eat meals. You like crack them and shake them, and they're done, if you will. But everything tastes the same in the food. There was a lot of fighting. A lot of people were, stacked on top of each other like sardines, and people didn't know what was going to be the condition of their homes when they got out.
You go to some of the shelters and get turned away even, It was just a shame, So many people homeless after that, with all their stuff wiped out, all their things, their personal stuff. You got things you just can't replace when that happens, I know that personally, But to see them families lose it like that, that's even worse, For a single person to lose it, it's one thing. But watching families lose it all, it just ripped my heart out. It really did,
People were scared and confused and a bit hysterical, depressed. I was very depressed. I lost a few friends. Homeless people tried to stay in subway stations, ended up drowning in them and things like that. It was, like I said, the scariest moment of my life, definitely of my adult life.
I'll probably always remember that, it just tears you apart inside to see that,